And then so be that say so be kan time with Minerals Commission ya ye de brel wo Adom TV so na fe Adom 106.3 FM. In our last episode ye share kwanya license ho nhihye no etie ene ye pese ye gibre na fe ye hwe ahombo a Minerals Commission ya oye regulator no owo ya ye de ekon etia illegal mining ana galamsey bi no maka say Minerals Commission kwa na ho odin wo fam enu ti na ye hunu ya ye hu my guest as always the CEO Minerals Commission Ura Martin Kwaku ehisi nana no makwa baby o
aha CJ ati sen
na me adome ho ye pa za so ho ye de de nyame ase se ye hwe ahombo a mowo in our current state ya sisi Ghana fo nyina ye de ense gu yeti agalamsey kunyan ya I mean from where you sit as the head of the regulator who ni nyina saying before we even come to ahombo ano the cost no who ni saying
in terms of our capacity and
no in terms of the damage galamsey and illegal mining akose yensu ani kwaye ahodo your initial remarks azani atwaso
are we says yenye no maybe before I ever back to your capacity.
Yes.
Let me tell you the fundamental cause as to how we got here. CJ, 1989 was when small scale was lawfully permitted. Idea Asantifoni. Also, I can almost start someone use gold like 15th century. Honum and son abroad for no crab. Now gold coast in Yanyano Kwao. Wow, the Ashantis were using gold before the white man came. Wow, abroad for about 2 years they use gold.
Yeah.
Throughout from colonial period, almost discouraged here. Throughout Nkrumah time. Now I'm not down say I'm not makwa so be small scale mining. There be but na e koso. Wow, those is in show tokra o feature go na okay, so in Nkrumah after that came 66 school Buzia Achampon Kufu Liman all the way even up to Rawlings time. No way. Now all the large scale mines and then na government na ekram o takwa na aban de o
yes
ye gu no ti say de gu Ghana Airways Gihok family Gihok Pharmaceuticals ayeton Gihok those state enterprises ya running down the same thing takwa Prestia Dunkwa Continental those is crowd ye dredging of insurance kasa wa na kwa so all those areas in ya na collapse on to the extent say price like everyone said a good price and yes more to over $2,700. Wow, highest ever in record. To the extent say price no demo everything is fine. Near shame and all those things by early 80s 90s now mines in collapse. Yeah, cause what you time yeah call IMF say ko physical so mines ejumamu to me yeah I'm buying to me running mines into those is near see State Gold Mining Corporation on head office near Minerals Commission head office
okay
Mountain mines yeah started say ton takwama South Africans for no near ton Dukan Continental yes ton mines in Inya one yes is a law 1986 PNDC law 153 into a honor Minerals Commission was started here in 1984.
Yeah.
Into Minerals Commission did 40 years. Into a honor first CEO, Mr. Kofi Ansan, and a Professor Kila Pasoya or TRC on the first board chair Minerals Commission. Almost World Bank for say na mo good in Yagu Togo, ni mo diamond. And then among penny makwana in Kofoyanum na kwaso. Ewana temper near passy law miesa small scale gold law mercury law yemra to use mercury by using it said and a PMC law no say obi to obi to ana so ton ma PMC for the PNC law 217 218 219 gold law small scale gold law 1989 tie ho na Kofi Ansani Akila Pastor said no nyem pesika manfama geological survey no mo yen hwehwem because last scale for no mo yen hwehwem o me prospecting china be no mo dia gilis into small scale for there this government here in hwehwem mo fortunately your institution is a geological survey 89 already proposal buy no a buy after a buy okay almost you na say any schools what do you call it guinea worm those days 89 90 hono and you be almost beside you I don't know come go in shishima what's the chance of so you be good no almost you bear 5% chance of success exploration is 5% chance of success and so they move from us so into government after government near repetition more fast can man geological survey it's just like the way when you say the whole of Wager area executive instrument that assassination so around the Wager Dam
yes Wager Dam
say obian to me sit down so that ensure no year na
what do we see
yes so by no the same thing in your town be 30 years successive government after government did not resource geological survey.
Is it
so we are sorry.
Is
it so those is not 5 regions: Asante, Central, Eastern, Western. Now Western North near NT Kaho and Upper East. Quickly near Bray district office or Takwa, Borga and all those here small scale DC center near started licensing. That I now Nipa bear endorsing bear 100,000. They started some more advice with the records are there. Who comes you schools and that trees guinea worm. Yeah, chance obi per license. So they resorted to digging anyway.
Is it that we didn't see the need to resource the geological survey then?
They didn't see the need.
Okay.
We didn't see the need because like and then I'm okay. Yeah, first come on and shame. Na so the advice and if you like, let me use the word the warning has been there for the past 30 years.
Now say I could be a public accounts committee.
Yes. So then the numbers were growing. 5 regions. Only they are changing BBR technology. When say technology, no, to me and now mobile phone bar first. I think I'm your law school. Who I say, walkie talkie now. Since security for you. Now on share TT black and white TV.
Etikopono.
Wow. A chain no who a chain no cry small. And you can walk across this studio, get some kids test for malaria. Those is just call hospital. And then test me with me basic test with me can test your sugar, with my checking malaria, so many things. Then later on you can go to hospital properly. That's just to say, doctors so what's can go there. What has changed all that technology? You can check your sugar in the house. You can check your BP. Those things are called hospital. And you can hospital be it's technology. So what am I trying to say here? All of a sudden, because geology there overnight. Geology say rocks forming millions of years ago.
Yes.
Near himself who same gold needs animal. But there will be a full Asantini Western on the then all of a sudden technology has made it so easy. Say baby and count two in nation. Wow.
Yeah.
Into all bodies, rocks are under normal circumstances to me mine, and they are mining in about 3 weeks or so. The 3rd largest gold mine in Ghana will be open in Upper East. And those who can be say Asante Belt, Seshwi Belt, beyond shed no for. But near him say good no, but above no come for say now it's a south yet there, anyway. But then Rebecca or Portugal say that's a new frontier. Wow. Chances I don't know whether the right term is now from 5 regions 13 regions.
Yeah.
13 regions with over 3 million people. That is a problem. Inti measures now it can deal with the problem. Like for example, you can go and evict people from their water body. That's fine.
Yes.
But me reclamation and all those things. But unless as a nation you decided say yeah small scale then the problem will go away. So see yeah biom we go no forever. And nya dey obetimi egu so. Until let me tell you in Canada say what hellish. I don't know say the obeka or tree kasamo. When you are so another. Other than that, with the teams of vice president, launch, commission gold refining, or see, or president, he will make $10 million CD equivalent available every year for geological investigation. And this informs us on manifesto, on resource geological survey.
Yes.
Massa, apologies to Kwesi Pratt, and no, Massa. 2nd April 2002, 22 years,
yes.
22 and a half years ago, I started a Juma Minerals Commission as a young lawyer, assistant legal officer, with the FEMO, legal, senior, board member, deputy CEO, CEO for the past 3.5 years. This is the first time in the history of this country, 40 years in the history of Minerals Commission. All the political parties have come and said, oh, a dear way, Amudia Tomo manifesto more forcefully.
Resourcing geological.
Adom. So that means there will not bono reports na what I've been seeing on Metro, saying Adom and all those in South. They've all come to accept the reality now. Say, warning a Minerals Commission has been given for the past 30 years or so, since 89.
Okay, but geological survey, you work with them?
Yes.
Machine,
your friend drill rig, media.
Okay.
In say, musika. Say you need a vehicle to go around, just can you talk. We have for the good car to go around to the field. You understand? Say, in Tempa. So, also say geological survey to me cover all the 13 regions. Maybe my private sector.
The issue of decentralization, how decentralized is geological survey?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Baby, as a money do no, baby, I didn't do no.
We don't have time.
You don't have time. I say, oh, Yamin Ping, what you must say, Adom FM Pamo, and now Adom for Pamo, Yamin Pengu. Your wife is not working. You're also not working. Wakoda Kwabna Jack, and now CJ Junior, or Soria. Or primary six.
Yes.
He has to go to school that morning. So Didi, you can decide to eat once a day, and now Martin, I
can decide to go without food.
But so called Pesica, and make sure that guy go to school.
Yes.
Overton one day, Samubako Town Village, Ubako free. You have to do it for the child. And you cannot say 3 million people, at least 10%, and the figures are growing. Should like stop everything precope and the Munchanian geological investigation. Government has started, almost started 3-4 years ago, at least. Bonfa block, Dunkwa block, and a Newtown block, and Yakra Newtown, baby or Western region. Yedibia my geological survey, Yedibia my UMAT. In fact, the results are looking very good. Do you understand? Okay. We have to be radical. A bit to me, the being so private exploration companies. I mean, about exploration, Ghana for one in top notch, world class. Because you don't have time, geological survey cannot cover the whole of Ghana. Yenfe be more, yenfe be my human. Yedi be a more. So Minerals Commission says, I buy approve sika my. Geological survey almost exploration my. Geological survey is also doing some.
Okay.
Human in soon yebi. Well, the other mining Ghanaian geologists now registered with Minerals Commission as providing exploration services to mining. A bit more musikabi. Now, Obia, do you understand? And matter of 6 months, you can find something. Now, there are more cooperatives and all those things. And no, say,
all right. Yani Ura Martin, Kweku AEC, CEO Minerals Commission, and a good way to train time with Minerals Commission, and bro, meeting the chief. Jerry Forson. You see, quite bad soon a Minerals Commission more boa to to tackle. I mean, now we are bringing the conversation home to capacity amuwo to tackle illegal mining. And what they know at the same Minerals Commission. Nothing.
I mean, person who can only illegal mining, but capacity wise, I want the idea, Juma. Me fan from 4 areas.
Okay.
One, your numbers are now at least 3.5 years.
Numbers by way of staff strength.
Yes, because it's all called round.
Yes.
You can say within these 3.5 years, me by as CEO, no, you have found nipa close to 40 inspectors. And you can say inspectors are engineers.
Okay.
Mechanical, machine, metallurgical, processing plant, mining engineers. You form, you have about 38, almost 40.
Okay.
And in terms of numbers, we are okay. Number two, yeah, government and cap here. So me see cap, and yes, I would do budget called 10 cities. Now government because was a member of 4 cities. There be budget near 10 cities. Like just a 2025 budget. Yes, yeah, per 10 cities are there. You might be a monitoring inspection here. The qua 7 minutes and the parliament. And no one say, bet me a convenience. Hey, I do move to me. It's okay. I buy my pesca now. In here, we don't have issues with capping. Wow.
Okay.
In terms of numbers, we are okay. And number two, one thing I said me boy bounce pa me that government I say is the decentralization process. What's the first me can say or just 5 regions?
Yeah.
So you see open all the 16 regions so mining.
Yeah.
Men beside me say Accra High then they see. We call Shire Hills quarries wo. Abona idea roads ni dancing in mining. Because of so blasters so easy explosive into quarry any man license. The whole of Shire is not Shire is a greater Accra region. So that is mining.
Yeah.
Into practically all the 16 regions, some form of infishim and now mining. Well, I don't think only about gold, even though gold is a problem. If you go to water region, things are also happening there. So numbers, we have it now. We've done that.
We hear more numbers.
Oh, as you're expanding more, but now we have reasonable enough numbers, for everything media ejuma. Then two.
Okay, so but give us a picture.
Now we are close to about 400. Me by Minas Commission. Yeah, 90.
Nationwide.
Yeah, now 400.
I see.
Wow.
Averagely more staff do saying in maybe modest say me call Achiase district Minerals Commission.
The number of staff depends on the activities there. So for example, over baby say and a number of certain activities tino near decided say like you won't say be a pager na no satellite. You need officer be rent.
Okay.
Nti as near my pager no near no district. Not district, a region. So, for example, Bole, satellite office and Nawa. Can you imagine? Na boy be district. Yeah, Kasi boy Bole a regional.
From Bole to that's.
So that makes you inefficient because it's all called inspection 3 times in a week. I be call once. So government in its within these 3.5 years, I mean, be CEO and I want no Jinapo. Yes, 10 offices. Let me explain. Kumasi, you see 8-story building.
Minerals Commission.
Yes, I don't know the last time I'll call Golden Tulip, now Lancaster. So in Ratray Park.
Yeah, in Ratray.
I said, Danby, Kosovo, high.
Yeah.
Say a hotel. Minerals Commission office, you know. It comes with a molding lab.
Wow.
Other than that, your lab back up or Takradi, because you know, mining was dominated by Western region. Into you see lab, and they planning another lab and so extreme because the person more extreme normal. But you other than you become inefficient. Well, so that's our office. A story. The most iconic building so far in Kumasi ready this year. Okay, and then 2 Tamale regional office.
Okay,
and it's ready next month. See Upper West region, but district office is no for small scale. Because last year APO Azuma Resources, okay, then Upper East Boga and so your region. Into Upper East YC office region. The be ready next year. Upper West YC Savannah regional office YC or Boli. Wow. And I see officer in regional administrative capital because the capital of Savannah is Damango, but actually no Boli. That is said baby and I'm fan cause you also. They call baby and because baby and Ghana box site war.
Yeah.
Baby and in mind 5 minutes. In fact, officer who mine no. And a Chirano. And so 30 minutes. So within a 30 minutes or less corridor, no, our officers can reach these 3 big mines and there's several thousands of small scale. Akim Odan, your commission, 18 September, your commission, baby, and yes, see Chebi, because between Accra and Kofuri, there are no office. Since Akim Odan office, way, you will see Takwa, to be the most iconic building in Takwa next month. You will cut the sword. So Takwa, Wa, Boga, Savannah, which is in Bole, Chebi, Kumasi, Tamale, Achimda, Bibiani, and then there's one more to complete it. That makes it 10.
Okay.
All these are happening within the last 2.5 years.
I see.
ABC that's the extent to which government is resourcing us.
Okay.
And in terms of office, I need because I rent it. Apart from the Kokonogo say I rent it. Now, Achimdani Bibiani near rent it is a small corner bit. See office. Wow, which can take a lot of people now.
Okay.
You see? Oh, sometimes cry maybe time from office and in the secretary now quite 10, 15, 20. Some offices cry more about 40. All the inspectors are there. So about offices are government are here, there when your politics these are there is very favorable. Wow. And 2-3.5 years away. Then in fact these 10 I'm mentioning is happening within my tenure. Maybe this CEO acting March 2021 and President confirmed me October 2021. Until the count 3.5 years. All these 10 are happening within my tenure. Until Achim Ada, Omu Ejuma, new office, Bibiani, new, Kumasi ni Tamale Ben this year, possibly Boli. I forgot to add the 10th one, Daman.
Okay.
So these are the 2 new offices.
Okay, but project, how are they being financed?
Government.
Okay.
Government.
Okay.
Any internal general government. Hey, public institution.
Yes.
Yeah, NGO, government.
Okay.
Through our approved budget, yes. That is it. Then you listen to the one that will blow your mind. Quality of staff, everything. Look, mining brings more than half of our receipt. Yeah, Kase, as at September, exports from gold, 8.3 billion.
As at last September, yeah.
September, 3 weeks ago. Small scale, yeah, 3.2 billion. Record. I said some time ago, me predict, I said, more than 3 billion. And on him, I cannot imagine, said, just the whole of September, small scale in Kwan, the export value of small scale September in Kwan, $506 million. Tiana and Kofo Bisa said, then YMF. Like people have started asking,
I mean,
wow. I know, sir, in Kofo Baka said, what is, look, in our next segment, maybe in the next 2-3 weeks, we'll find time and discuss how do we, what, then a government here, or
I mean,
but Charlie, TBB, CJ. Companies on me, Juma, Bibi Kwapo was casting government.
Mining companies no me.
Na said Bakuna Ababeto New Montachim. Market capitalization is $60 billion. Your GDP 79.
Yeah.
They're about
70.
Newmont, the biggest producer of gold the whole world. They've been around for 100 years. But Ghana, they came 2003. A year after me, Jumawa. Until Newmont, I've seen the whole of Newmont in my life here at Minkom. The biggest gold mine in Ghana, Newmont, Achim. Sorry, Ahafo. Underground and open pit. Achim si omudi about maton, ye paperwork. And I can say 30 kilometers north of Ahafo, no, we'll see another one. I be ready next year, June. In Kenya, almost about 25% of their worldwide production will come from Ghana. Last year, TBBO, and then you see why you cannot compromise on training. Last year, government, sorry, Newmont, FR $13.8 billion.
Wow.
$13.8 billion. And I'm going to call mining company be Australia. Your friend Newcrest. Newcrest is the biggest mining company in Australia. And they say Newmont at top. Bank of Ghana say your total export last year is about 13.6 about billion. So that means Sikana Newmont they call mining company last year.
In total export.
150, 200 million more than your total export. Say cocoa, oil, meko, non-traditional export, BBI, now company say we Ghana ha. Now we are inspector. Now we call Subika underground. Now we peja utia. We share electrical system and now share ventilation system. Now I say we need to brew. You cannot even spot an answer. We pioneer sell. Company say now person you call regulatory. It's the top notch. So the air no say. You fire inspectors to the best mining engineering schools in the world. The best of the best in the world. Into what is the best mining engineering school in the world? Colorado School of Mines or US. Your main income staff or bear 6. Oko Australia. Western Australia is the largest mining hub in the world. BBI or Bab mining, and that's the biggest place in the world. And their best mining engineering school is Curtin. It's also number 2 in the world. Number 2 in the world. There were 9 staff. 9. And only the icing on the cake is training here more a being public service in Ghana. 1. Some of the program and I Bakusu or UK, if any Campbell School of Mines, maybe I say some June and Koya. Ukoya masters in 1 year now, 2 years now. We are obey Juma or mine or 3 years. And son Awaba. Intimate a lot of examples. Guy be a friend Collins. Is late 30s. Or Juma or say Minas Commission are so attractive, say in Kofo free mines. 38 and me boy almost 40 way, bear half every mines nearby. Or Juma or Bossy bear 6 years on by Minas Commission, or Juma bear 4 years, they didn't call Australia. Or we in the Masters program in January. Or a company called Northern Star. Northern Star is the second biggest producer of gold in Australia, Ocean Underground. Or about December, you turn the ticket. Do you know the largest gold complex in the world? Nevada Gold Mines, or US. 2 companies be there, joint venture, Newmont and Barrick. Incidentally, these 2 are the biggest producers of gold in the world. Udiomu cap market cap boma, as you said, Ghana GDP. Now, TAQUA officer. We in geotechnical engineering in April this year. Bright Akun, Oshed, Nevada Gold Mines. So we are taking our inspectors to mines. Engineers know our mines now. They will envy.
It means now you are investing in human.
Of course. Now Ubenya pass mining engineer.
Yes.
Mines, Newmont, Gold Source, Anglo Gold. How many of their engineers have had the opportunity to work in a place like Nevada? This is the biggest gold complex in the whole world. About 1.37, almost 2 kilometers deep. Yeah, deepest mine of Boasi. And Akubeba in 3 years' time now. Orea Subika underground. Ana Achim underground, but that's not my. Ana Golden Star was a Chimpim underground. Now Boasi underground one. Now, Wakwe Juma, the biggest gold mining complex in the world. Obuasi 1 kilometer around wine. He seen it all. As a soldiers now, you do Moko Sandest for military training in UK. Nipa bear 1 or 2 pen a echo. Marty said the best graduating cadet and the echo. Intino Bakubisu, Obi Colorado School of Mines, Obi December way, 1 year Juma away. Into Moko, into senior inspectors, Romoko Boba 1 year. Come the more experience. Young ones now way for 5 years.
Yeah.
Kobe 3 years. Okay. Last one, Prince Obuasi office. They didn't call Canada. We in 1 year program.
I see.
Or Timmins underground. Now I'm saying last week, I go see any mommy until you call back. Don't tell me say, Anibia Mumba na Bibisa. Yeah, phobia quabriche one bada. So because me time, me call 7 course your mining law UK no. ye bondi ye 1 year. O master's program 2 years, I hope I'll be 1 year. Yeah, bondi on 8 years. And the number of years be I'll be more my honor. Ye county as part of work experience because normally you call outside for learning now.
Yeah.
Upo machine stop. I can bright Obeka just say no, I'm coming back. So that means so much me promotion. Hinti, that is a quality. Look, public service institution ben way. This area specialist doctors. Form one now mo ko ejuma o. No cra specialist here or hospital. Uko cancer specialist and abibisa now only Minas Commission staff go about 38. I hope you heard me.
Yeah, I heard
Australia.
T
Australia. My main cut there said the beer galam say. My main cut there buying the quality of training and money that government has invested in Minas Commission. There is no public institution because government has woken up to the reality on the ground. And yes, Nansenya, wow,
okay,
they've been coming. For example, Bibiani officer no of a campus school of mines. Obaya near commission, Bibiani office, so fresh knowledge, fresh office. Oni Obuasi officer no Omokoye, Victor Obuasi, and Emmanuel Bibiani. They have come back from the campus school of mines in UK, one of the finest mining engineering schools in the world. They are back at post. They didn't stay there. And you know, people don't know this. What people know is Galamsey and a pictures na you know. But this is the kind of investment Minas Commission. My about 3-4 years, you realize that about 90% of our inspectors have not only attended the finest mining engineering schools in the world, they work in world-class mines. Wow, it is a you know, mining companies almost buye. Pa, right. Yeah, inspectors you know about Musro.
Adom TV, we a time with Minerals Commission. Ura Martin Kweku is CEO, and he's been telling us on capacity commission no building to tackle illegal mining.
Seriously,
waka about the numbers are
it has gone up,
and then investment in infrastructure, office buildings are almost seeing and then the investment in human resource training staff so these are some of the few things.
But my main question be say me am be question say me na me interview Brony English kasa be very variable. I don't know, you have to say it in tree. These things
so
you can verify. I then Bibiani office anyhow. Can't you verify? Kumasi DA you can't verify. You can't check that of Tamale, Bole, and Akimoda commission, you know.
Crazy.
And say Obiani Mobuasi said Victor Ko school waba. Obiani Obiani say Emmanuel or Quabruche waba. Obiani. Ubi some miners say, hey, Ima waba, well, Obiani. All
right. Eti ya de na nkomo no ebesi ha na me adoma ebesa so at the time with the Minerals Commission another episode ya de bebe na fe yatoa nkomo ahomboa Minerals Commission wo mo ede boa na ye de akoatia illegal mining. Me dey the chief very force with my friend CJ Yakra.